Hi, folks. Just a quick note before you watch this video. We have been a little bit behind on our uploads. It's all Heidi's fault.
What?
It's all your fault.
I didn't.
It's not her fault. It's actually my MacBook Pro's fault. No offense to Mac lovers out there, but having an issue with my logic board, which affected my ability to do
Any editing whatsoever.
Anything. So I built a PC. Never done that before. Slapped those parts together. Couldn't get Windows installed. That took a day. Lots of issues there. And then finally got that going, and everything seemed to be going well until I realized I had to figure out how to get all the files from one thing into another thing, and I'm already days and days behind. So you will see this intro probably on the next few videos, but it's just to let you know that we're aware of the delay. We're sorry for the delay. Heidi's very sorry for the delay. Basically, we're going to make it up to you by catching up really quickly. We're going to be throwing out a lot of stuff. And we've done some stuff that we've never done before. And you'll get to see that too. But we're keeping that mum for right now.
Yes.
Because it's going to take a little bit longer of an editing process than some other things. And once we finish up with class, which is coming really quickly, we've got some other shows that we're looking at doing for you. So, be sure and let us know what shows you want us to react to, because if there's something that we're interested in seeing, we might just do it. Anyway, that's enough for an apology. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. Thank you. We really do appreciate each and every one of you.
Hi, folks. Welcome back to Pop Up Fizzle. I'm Jeff.
I'm Heidi.
And we are back with BBC's class. Now, if you've been joining us for these sessions before, you know that we are midway into the one series of class, or 4 episodes in specifically.
Okay.
We're going to be watching episode 5 right now. And last time, Heidi, where did we leave off?
We left off on a lot of big things happening.
Yes.
So we saw that, Ram and what's her name? Now, in real time, it's been about over a week since we've seen an episode of this.
And I still don't have all of these down.
Ram and that not violinist.
Right.
Going through a rift in the space-time, and...
Because Bethany is the other girl, right?
Maybe?
Beth, yeah, I think.
Okay.
And then we've got the Prince, which is all I ever call him.
Yeah. And then Prince's boyfriend, which is all we ever call him.
And Miss Quill, whose name I remember.
Yeah.
And Ram, whose name I remember, because we learned out why he was named Ram last episode. But no, we left them in quite the predicament.
Yeah, so a lot of things happening, and we surmised that it was probably a mid-season finale, which is not a small feat for a series that only had 8 episodes. So
Sure.
that was actually kind of cool. But lots of storylines moving forward in that one episode. So really excited to see what happens next.
And we left Miss Quill getting an offer from the new head teacher to help her with her little predicament with these flowers.
Oh yeah, the duplicating flowers, which is just
which are biting people.
Yeah.
And then if she agrees to help, she said she would set her free
from the
of
little
alien inside her head.
Little doodad, keeping her beholden to the prince.
Right. So definitely some interesting things at play. Also, the prince is pondering, questioning, using the weapon at his disposal. Boyfriend and I believe Beth is her name. Not happy about that.
No.
Or about the way he treats Miss Quill necessarily. No. So he's not making friends and influencing people. But yeah, I'm definitely curious to see where we're going to go from here. Now, if you've been watching, we are new to this reaction thing. So we're figuring this out as we go. And one of the things that we've had to figure out is timing for releasing reactions and doing all the editing stuff that I have to do behind the scenes. And so because we're doing 2 series that are happening now and trying to react to them week to week, namely DC Universe's Stargirl and Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., this show, we've kind of fallen behind on editing and getting them up as quickly as we would like. So actually what we're going to do tonight is we're going to record 2 of these back to back. So the next episode, you'll see us wearing the same clothes.
We'll be wearing the same clothes.
That's right. And then in the next, and then for the last 2 episodes, we'll be wearing the same close there because we're going to film those 2 back to back as well.
But not the same as these.
But not the same as these. But that'll help us get through these last 4 episodes and still edit them in a timely fashion while we're still watching and reacting to other things. So I say all that to say, if you've been impatiently waiting for us to drop these reactions, you shouldn't have to do that any longer. We're getting better about scheduling and figuring this thing out. So we apologize for any delay you might have experienced, and we appreciate you. You know, we don't have a lot of viewers for this reaction series. 5 or 6 of you usually is it for this, but we're still here. We're still filming this just for you.
Yep.
That's how much we care. Okay, so we're doing this for you.
Yeah.
And we like the show.
Yeah,
too,
we
so
like
we're
the
watching
show, and we're
for our own sakes.
Yeah, we're enjoying it. It's, you know, we've been sort of missing the Who universe a little bit, and with the BBC kind of taking hiatuses all over the place, they just kind of take a year in between like a 1 episode thing, and then just take another year just for fun. And you know, it's nice to feel like we're kind of sort of in the same universe. So it's nice. I like it.
Hiatus. They originate in Africa, right? They're the laughing things that run around and kill lions.
No,
that's not a hiatus.
That's not a hiatus.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to watch this episode of Class, and we will let you know afterwards what we think of it. You can also jump down in the comments below and let us know what you think down there. And if there are shows that you think we would like to react to after Class is over, be sure and let us know in the comments. We will certainly consider it. Can't promise anything because we have to schedule all this stuff, but we will take a look at your suggestions and keep those in mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, here we go. Cuddle me, Ram.
Stop. I don't think he wants cuddles from Ram. Yeah.
We've got to. I'll try to protect you, but we can't really hope we're going to make it out of this alive. Out of what alive? I'm going to kill the king.
Oh, I love looking at this landscape. I think it's so pretty.
And to think all of that is just beneath the library in Sunnydale.
Now, you didn't help with the Shadowkin, and you didn't help with the really quite hot dragon tattoo
We
guy.
thought we'd see how you did on your own. You proved remarkably capable, my dear. But this time we feel that your attention is somewhat diverted from the main threat, so we've come to you directly.
And you're offering to give me my free will back.
There is a way. It's not without risk.
All right. And what would you expect me to do for this privilege?
We need you to eat all of those flowers.
On genocide. The Cabinet of Souls is the closest weapon of mass destruction we have to hand.
And you want me to convince Charles to use it?
Convince? No, my dear Miss Quill, there is no time for convincing. I want you to force him.
I can't get back.
I didn't think I could get back. After Rachel, I thought the only thing left was... But I did get back, and you helped.
It's shaking bacon, I helped.
But I mean it. I literally can't get back. Look. What you...
Yeah,
Well?
This is why you should look before you leap.
I've got us here, Ram, but I can't get us back. I just seem to know stuff here.
And we're supposed to go through there and kill him.
If we don't, everyone we know will die.
Then, fine, Frodo. Let's go hop in the volcano.
Frodo?
Yeah.
It's just because you have hairy feet.
Some old movie my dad likes.
Some old movie.
Oh my God.
Thanks.
We need to talk.
But if you do a good action, right? Somewhere in the process, there's got to be God. Even if you don't have faith or believe there's some dude out there looking after you. Isn't doing a good thing, one human to another, the closest we're gonna get to God?
What about the bad things that we do, one human to another?
That got you here.
I don't know. I wish I did. But it makes it a little easier to live in a world like that.
It's like the basement of Hot Topic there.
Is that why you followed me?
It's all emo and
To do a
sad.
good deed?
So it's not enough that you make me your slave.
Prisoner.
You're going to make me stand by helpless and watch those who slaughtered my people just live and thrive.
You killed my people too.
In war!
In terrorist acts.
It's possible this may not be the best time.
No, it isn't. What's going on? Where's April?
You should stay at the school. This is where the cracks in space-time are centered. She'll almost certainly come out here.
Are you sure? Because if you think about those sentences, not one of them makes any sense.
Positive vision.
Everything I did, everything was for my people. For the proud quill who saw their life taken from them by the greedy
I never took anyone's life. I would have tried to be a fair leader.
And you still can be. You can be the greatest leader your people ever had.
And the last.
Who are you?
April is the most decent person I've ever met. And she's also brave, and she's kind, and she cares about what happens to the world. And Ram saw his girlfriend murdered in front of him, and he still carried on living, and he still cares about his future.
And
They're
he
the
showed
nicest
April why
people
he's
I know,
named
okay?
Ram.
Nobody forced anybody into anything.
Whatever deal you think you made with her, she'll betray it in a second to get what she wants.
Hey.
You already have.
Yes, of course we know that.
Hey.
But she got me through your door, didn't she? She brought me to the weapon itself. And believe me, something will be fired today.
What can I do?
Don't die.
Stay out the way and try not to die.
There you go.
There.
Wait a minute, listen.
Don't say it.
What if he wants to cuddle?
Don't say that you love me.
What? No.
I've known you like a month.
Ew.
You were totally about to say it.
I wasn't.
You were, because I was going to say that we only known each other for like a month.
Well, I wasn't.
Then we're on the same page, so what are we
I
worried
know
about?
what type of guy you are, Ram. You have this heart, and it's so wonderful. You're not the usual
And you
dickhead
don't share it
footballer
with an
type
evil
who
monster from another
shags around
dimension.
and whose perfect idea of a girl is just someone who
Why
just
are we
doesn't mind
talking
that.
so much? Oh my gosh.
There's people with weapons just like right over.
You know, I think you're pretty cool,
Yeah, I am.
apart from that remark. Can we just go from there?
Cuddle.
I knew you were going to say it. Teenagers? Ew.
Somebody needs to sue FTD.
Yeah. But also, like, thanks.
Thanks for taking your time and talking about it.
Only a Rhodian can operate the cabinet, correct?
Hey.
Don't kill my house.
Correct. Yes.
I'll kill you if you mention her again.
I thought you were going to kill me anyway.
I'm sorry, this is a non-smoking
Right
section.
aside.
What?
Tanya would have got that.
There's a lot of talking happening here. No. Let's just fight.
Is it true? If the king fights one-on-one, he has to win.
What if he loses?
Well, that's the fun part. I become king in his place.
Fun.
Don't I? No! I can feel her. I can feel my mum.
What? Where?
I know where they are. I can get you back.
April, no!
Come home.
I'm going in after it.
No. No, that's not the way that's supposed to work.
Right, I'm going after her.
Dad's ahoy.
Then get in there.
Are you sure about this you becoming king thing?
Yep.
I kinda am. Yeah.
They won't be led by a maggot.
Why not? We are now.
Yeah. They already have.
You were given the worst deal. Someone who was supposed to protect you instead threw you into danger.
But I've seen you today.
No.
You're
No, you found out way
Buffy
too
wannabe
early
with
that the world
a
was
charcoal
unsafe.
sword.
But what did you do? You said tough. You said I won't let it break me.
Yeah, you do say that.
All I had to do was defeat you, didn't I? Now they've seen me beat you in battle.
I guess you didn't have to kill him.
Tell me! Tell me!
All right, well, who's going to roll over them in your place? Because obviously you have to go back and fight flower petals now.
Hey, Dad, would you hang out here and keep charge of these guys? I really don't want you to come home anyway, so
Yeah.
you could just...
Be a hero.
My army. They're turning into shadow.
How do you have an army?
Well,
What are you going to do with an army?
I'm going to put them all in an oceanic flight and send them to an island.
how?
We still share the same heart, but he's cut the new connection. The strong one that... No! No, your legs!
They stopped working again?
It's okay, she never got out of the chair anyway.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I think we've got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, maybe.
I think we do too.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I'm glad my mum didn't come.
Yeah, probably.
Our deal still stands. You helped us, we'll help you. Come and see me on Monday about getting that thing out of your head. Still have to do parents' evening, though.
Gross. Okay.
And that's it for Class Episode 5. And Heidi, what are your thoughts?
I think it's really interesting that they kind of sort of wrapped up a lot of what they opened up for episode 4. There's like, you know, we still have that lingering Miss Quill and the head teacher thing going on. But like
Cabinet's still in play because it didn't get used.
it didn't get used. I don't know. I feel like it was like a lot of stuff was wrapped up really easily with this. So it's like, so now they have 3 episodes to go, and what are they going to be doing with those episodes? So I'm curious. I'm still in. So yeah, I'm not finding it unbelievable that the mom was still in the chair. It's like, you know, if you've been sitting in a chair for 8 years, as it seemed like they said.
Sure.
Like
I'm going to groan getting out of this one. I've only been sitting here for an hour.
Yeah, pretty much that. So, yeah, so she wouldn't necessarily be able to run a marathon right away. So that's at least realistic. Right. Yeah, I'm interested to see what else that they're doing that they're going to do with the rest of this. So excited about that.
Interesting about the governors and all of that stuff going on with the head teacher, because one would assume given that the doctor has been to Coal Hill numerous times,
Yeah.
And then it looms large in his sort of timeline, that he would be aware of
The governors?
stuff that's going on
Yeah.
there. And yet they seem pretty shady and...
I wonder if they're the governors of Gallifrey.
I don't know, but I'm very curious about where all that's headed.
Because all the folks from Gallifrey who seem to be in charge in the past have been kind of shady. So
I originally was kind of hoping that we saw the Doctor again toward the end of the season. I'm not ruling that out yet, but the further we get in, the more I think it's less likely. I think they were trying to give this show the legs to stand on its own. And with only 8 episodes, they may have felt like having the Doctor come back in would either be a distraction or would seem like he was saving them, and what they're trying to do is set them up to save themselves and to be their own heroes. So, but that said, I mean, I do appreciate the connections and the Who flavor that comes from having, you know...
what flavor is Who? Blueberry.
But you know what I mean. The flavor of the Doctor Who universe that comes through in having carnivorous plants, you know.
Yeah, and making you scared of something that you shouldn't be scared of.
That kind of thing, yeah.
But also, like, the questions of, like, you know, what is right? What is wrong? What choices are really the most important ones? So those are interesting things that we had grown accustomed to Who actually, you know, tackling.
Yeah. I definitely, we may not be able to keep all the names straight. And some of that is because we're old. And some of it is because we watch a lot of shows. So that may be part of it as well. But yeah, definitely still enjoying getting to know the characters and kind of their dynamics. Charlie having this decision this episode and kind of wavering back and forth about what to do and what not to do. And seeing how quickly Quill goes from, pleading with him as like an ally to turning on him to, almost threatening to, she vacillates between all these different kind of emotions.
Yeah, she's definitely a wild card in a lot of this, which makes her really interesting.
It does, because I could see her becoming a, straight on villain.
Yeah, for sure.
But I could also see her sort of gravitating more and more toward, as much as she complains about them, these connections to people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious to see where all that's going to land within the next few episodes. And we are going to go straight into the next episode. You are going to have to wait another week for that reaction. Yeah, or so. So what we want to know from you, though, is what did you think of this episode? Jump down in the comments and let us know what you think. And just to help our channel out, if you like content like this,
hit the thumbs up.
And consider subscribing to the channel. That helps as well, so you don't miss anything. But also the other thing that helps, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is one of the reactions that we do that has the fewest number of views. And I know that Class is not a current series. It's a few years old now. And I know that it's so far not coming back for more series.
We don't know yet.
But I would hope that, if you know people that are into the Doctor Who universe and who enjoyed this show, they might enjoy watching some people watching it for the first time. So send those links, share with your friends. That kind of thing really helps us out, helps more people notice what we're doing.
Yeah.
And then we get more people on board to make suggestions for what we can react to next and to enjoy the content.
Yeah.
Anyway, until next time, folks, that's it for us. Bye.
Bye.